Hi, DirtFarmerJay here from DirtFarmerJay.com. In tonight's episode, I'm going to compare 3 Ratchet strap brands, one from Lowe's, one from Home Depot, and one from Harbor Freight. Now, there's a lot to choose from on the market, but these 3 are pretty representative of lighter or medium duty straps. Well, which ones came out ahead, which one had features that I really liked or didn't like? Stay tuned, and I'll tell you all about it. DirtFarmerJay here from DirtFarmerJay.com. Well, as you can see here, we have some various straps that are really medium duty straps that are commonly used for the homeowner, but not for commercial settings. These are generally, about 500-pound load strength, 1-inch wide webbing, and all the mechanisms are meant for medium to light duty, homeowner and recreational type of securing of loads. They are not this type, which this is more a commercial type. You can just see by the size of the mechanisms, the difference between them. So we're not looking at something like this that's meant to be used in commercial settings. So we'll put that aside. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to open these up, these 3 different. This one right here is one that I purchased at Lowe's. This was purchased at the Harbor Freight location in our area. And then this was from our Home Depot in the area here as well. So we went in and just bought them and paid normal retail price so that we can compare what you would expect to pay. And as far as the timing of this video, this is the first quarter of 2021. So that gives you a point in time in which this pricing was in effect. Now, before we open this up, I want to tell you that I'm going to be referring to a sheet that I'm going to make available to you that's down in the description below. And you can simply click on this and it's going to list out all the key specifications, such as load rating, how thick the frame on each one was, the length of the strap, any features that they had that I liked or didn't like, those sort of things. And you can look and get that link down below and download it. Hey, before we go any further, if you find this video to be helpful, won't you like it? And better yet, subscribe to our channel. And when you do, ring the bell. And that way, you'll be notified of great upcoming content and episodes about the home, the garden, the shop, Maggie's kitchen, and just great reviews about different products that you use both in the home and out in the yard. Well, let's get right to it. These 3 different product lines right here they're all very similar, but they have some differences as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to use both the spec sheet and just an actual strap and the mechanism, and let's compare them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and unbox these. We have now unbagged or unboxed all of the products, and let's take a look at them one by one. So closest to you and working back to me, this was the unit that was purchased at Lowe's. This was purchased at Home Depot, and this was purchased at Harbor Freight Company. So let's look at some of the similarities and differences right away. And I am referring to the sheet that you can download, as I said. So we're going to take a look here. So first of all, each one of them all use a 1-inch wide, about 2.5 centimeter strap. In all fairness, this one from Lowe's may not be their normal standing unit, but it's all they had on the shelves. That's all that I could find that was comparable and in the price range. So they may have something else, but this is what we've got to work with. And so that's what we're going to review. The difference you see right away on this is this strap is a little bit lighter gauge than the other 2. And so this is rated at, let's look at our unit here, a 300-pound load rating, where the other 2 are rated at 500-pound load ratings. Also, braking strength on this type of strap is typically just a triple of that load. So if this is 300, the brake rating's around 900. These are 500 each, so the brake strength is around 1,500 pounds. And I've also put on the sheet, for those of you in the international markets, kilograms, so that you can look there as well, and centimeters and lengths. The other thing to look at is the length of the straps that come with each of them. So if you look at the one here that is from Lowe's, the strap here is 10 foot long. The strap from Harbor Freight over here is 15 foot long, and the one from Home Depot is 12 foot long. So 10, 12, 15. Also notice right here that there's a difference in the way these are set up. These have overlays, these two from Home Depot and Harbor Freight both have overlays, which make them a lot easier to work with. They're more comfortable, as well as the release that you're going to pull to undo at the very end or when you're setting the strap up to tighten it. So there's some differences right there. So the fit and finish, these two are very similar. This one is much lighter gauge. And that's another thing that we did is we just took a digital caliper and measured each one of these. And so according to my chart right here, this one right here came in at 1.1 millimeter thick was my average 3-time reading when I read that. Home Depot's came in at 1.45 millimeter in the framework and the metal work that was in here. And Harbor Freight came in at 1.31. So heaviest, second heaviest, lightest. All right. What about price point? Well, surprisingly, Home Depot was the least expensive. It was $8.97 for a set of 4. The Lowe's right here was $14.98, again, for a set of 4. And over here, the Harbor Freight was $15.99. But those of you who have dealt with Harbor Freight know that many times they run specials and coupons and you can get them for a better price. But this was just straight walking in, no coupons, and just buying it right off the shelf and walking out. So you have the 3 of them. Now let's look at just threading of them and how that works. So I'm going to get these all set up for threading and then we'll compare them. All right, we've got all the straps threaded and ready to go to work. We're just using our work table as a place to secure these. And as you can see, we have taken the strapping, threaded it through the hub, and then ran it back to take out the slack. And now this is ready to go to work. And as you can see, it tightens up pretty doggone quickly. As a matter of fact, I could probably cup the top of the table. And each one of these, we're just going to simply pull and start just with a couple rotations. As you can see right here, we're not getting a lot of material around it. You don't need to. Matter of fact, less is better there with just a wrap and a half or so. And as you can see, these are all doing their job. Let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to go ahead and pull that one back. We'll go ahead and as you can see there, it's done. We'll go ahead and close these up. So they're all ready to go here. So they're all secured nicely. Well, which one was the winner as far as we're concerned? Well, who came out on top was the Home Depot model. Let me give you the reasons for it. Number one, the price point. Now, it won't always be the case, but in this particular case, it was around $9 and the others were $14 and $15. So that's significant. And even if the price was the same as the others, there were a couple other things I think differentiate this model over the others. First of all, notice that there's another area that's longer here from the device here. Look at how short this one is. This one's a moderate length here, but there's a reason for that in the Home Depot version. And let's go ahead to unlock this. All you have to do is let this come all the way back and open, and then it'll start to go. Notice right here in the Home Depot version, there is this loop right there that's sewn in. What's that for? Well, that allows you to loop back in like this and to have a soft connection, which is great for ATVs and hauling a power lawnmower or those kind of things where you want to secure, not using a hard point, but a soft connection right there. So that's another great differentiator that's right there in the Home Depot one. Another thing that we really liked about this is they threw in a free stowing bag. Now, these folks did too because they have a mesh bag that they came in, but this is a lot heavier duty and it's pretty nice here, and that was included in the price. And I just liked the way it felt with the handle, and the thickness of the frame was slightly thicker than the other units here, or especially slightly thicker than this one and significantly thicker than the one from Lowe's. So that's our pick, is the Home Depot one. You can check out in the links below the model numbers or get that off the chart So you can go right to their store or online and purchase the ones that you feel serve your purpose the best. If you found this video to be helpful, like I said, won't you please like it and then subscribe, and when you do, ring the bell so we can let you know about great episodes coming up. Well, I've got some work to do, including strapping down some loads. So until the next time, this is Dirt Farmer Jay with DirtFarmerJay.com.